When you're watering your plants, tap water is the worst option you can use. You can use bottled water, it's a little better, but the best option is rainwater. So if you have a little rainwater, you want to get the most out of it you can. You could pour from your water jug to your pots and then let the pots run at the bottom, but you want to get a good, deep, and thorough watering every time. So another option is to get your rainwater and collect your rainwater into a pan and put your plants into a pan. So my little aloe vera here, it gets a thorough watering. Just put some water on the top so it gets good and wet from the top to the bottom. And this way you're not really wasting a bunch of water. If you live in dry states like Texas half the time, like I do, then you don't get a lot of rainwater. But when you do get it, you get gallons and gallons and gallons and floods all at the same time. So this way you can water your plants, conserve your water, and your plants are happier. All of these pots have holes in the bottom, with the exception of the aloe vera. I did not put a hole in this cup. But the aloe vera is one of the most forgiving plants I've ever had. You can water it, keep it up, but if you forget or go months without watering it, it'll kind of start to turn gray and not too good looking. But you give water back to it again, and it turns into a green, happy plant. This one has no drain holes. Whenever I think about it, it gets water. If I don't think about it, it doesn't. If you want a good, easy to grow plant, that's the way to go. And after a couple of years, it'll grow new plants in there called pups, and you pull those out and replant them, you got more plants. This is the spider plant. These are easy to grow, almost the same way. This is the dragon plant, or the dragon tree. I do not have much luck with these guys. The last one I killed, so we're going to try another one. This is, I believe it was chicory weed. It was in my yard, and it's pretty, and it grows flowers. It's really not a weed, it's an herb, but it grows quiet, easily in my backyard. This is a succulent. These are easy to grow. Everything I have is easy to grow. If it's hard to grow, it dies and I go get something else. Here's some bush and cucumbers. Here's a mixture of the succulent, aloe vera, and this was a voluntary chicory weed. And it's pretty, so I just let it grow. The last easy to grow I have is the corn plant. It gets quite big. The corn plant, water it every 2 weeks or so. The easy thing about these is if the tips turn brown, you can just trim them off, and you got a pretty plant again. So this one's going to start growing pretty fast now because it's springtime, and I may have to divide this one up into smaller plants. So instead of dumping your good water into one pot and letting it flow at the bottom, put it into a pan. Save your water. Then you even have water maybe for the next couple of weeks. Next video, I'm going to show you how I do my compost tea, which is a similar concept. It's pretty easy. So, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe. Thanks.